Hello everyone, this is Ian, aka Sniffy Whisper, and right now I'm doing a post-commentary review of Orion Dino Hoard. It's sort of the continuation to yesterday's gameplay video. So, what happened at the end of the last video is, to get the lobby to work again, I exited, then re-entered the game, which got the lobby to work again, but at the same time, as soon as I got into a game, it immediately crashed. So that's why the screen went black at the end. It crashed. And this is the game I finally got into after the crash, and I was originally going to do a full in-game commentary of it, but I got half an hour of gameplay footage before I finally got bored of this thing. And so I decided to just do a post-commentary review of it because the recording's not that good. I had a lot to say in the beginning, but as the game progressed, I got more bored, more disinterested, had less to talk about, and things were dragging, which this game is a drag. There is, as far as I know, no real end to it. There might be a final wave of enemies, but this game doesn't have that much of an end. So, the first major problem, because it's the first problem I guarantee you will encounter, is the lobby. The lobby sucks, and I think it's gotten worse since the last time I played this game. Like I said before, when I left the first game I played, I tried to get into a new lobby, and it just refused to load a lobby. So, the only way I could fix it was by exiting, then re-entering the game. And of course, when I did, it worked, but then it crashed. So, the lobby is just completely broken and unrefined. It's piss poor, it's a mess. Oftentimes you'll be in a situation where people are going to enter, then exit the lobby because the game's not simply starting. All I can recommend you can do is hold out and maybe see if you can do something to make the game start, but you really have no clue what the fuck is going on. So, what can you do in that situation? Then when you get into the game, each map is sort of a small open world map, like in PlanetSide. However, there's only 5 people, you and 4 other players, and you have to get to some point far off on the map, which takes forever if you don't have a vehicle or someone driving you. And on top of that, you might not know where you're going because the waypoint system will say, oh, activate the power generator. Okay, where is the power generator? You're not pointing me in the direction of the power generator. I think it's in this general vicinity, but then again, I'm not really sure. So, right now in this gameplay footage, that's what sort of happened in the general vicinity, and there is a little thing saying activate power generator over here, but I don't really see it because there's nothing at the top of the screen like a little triangle thing that points me in its direction. You got a compass, but no triangle pointing me in the direction. So, what the hell am I supposed to do? And it's not just me, of course, it's the guy driving my vehicle, it's the other players. 2 other players. Or 3, I should say. There's only 4 right now, me and those other 4, or other 3. And finally, the gameplay is just boring. You kill wave after wave of dinosaurs with poor AI and no actual weight to them. The main sort of velociraptor bad guys, all you really need to do is stand in one place, shoot, and if they get too close, smack them over the head with your pistol and they die. And then there's these tiny little baby dinosaur thingies that just run around the place, have small hitboxes, are incredibly weak, but for whatever reason take multiple shots to kill, even though in reality, if you were to kill one with a single bullet, it would probably blow apart into little pieces, because that's just how bullets work. Have you ever seen on some video or TV show some guy take a gun and fire a single shot into a block of clay to represent the human torso, and it comes in and creates a huge cavitation which blows out the backside completely? That's what should happen with those little dinosaurs. They should just be blown apart, completely unrecognizable. And you can blow their heads off, but even still, one shot should kill them. And later on in this gameplay, that little warthog vehicle you see with the chain gun turret is trying to shoot a single one of those little babies, but all the shots go right past him. It's either to one side or the other, too high, too low, and it's just in this sweet spot where it's not going to get hit no matter what. And finally, I just had to walk over to that thing and smack it upside the head to kill it. What the hell? That's not good. Why can't a chain gun just completely obliterate a baby? The only enemies that have actual real weight or presence to them are the sort of boss type enemies like the T-Rex, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, those sort of enemies. However, with the other enemies, I barely feel threatened by them. And on top of that, they just have poor AI in general, so some of them aren't going to attack, while others just wander around and then realize, oh, I'm supposed to eat this guy. And this kind of feels like a problem, because this is a velociraptor. This thing should tear you apart in a single bite, just shake you to pieces. Yet, all you do is you just stand there and shoot it. If it gets too close, smack it and it dies. It doesn't make any sense. Why is this seemingly ferocious enemy so aggressive? Or, not aggressive, so weak. It's aggressive, but it's also weak. And finally, what's the point of even defending a generator from animals? This isn't like Natural Selection 2, where the animals are actual players, and it's supposed to be asymmetric multiplayer, where you got Space Marines trying to defend stuff from an alien infestation. This is Orion Dino Hoard, where you're, I think, on an alien planet. You're some kind of Space Marine trying to defend stuff from dinosaurs. Why even dinosaurs in the first place? Why can't these be actual aliens? And why, most importantly, are they attacking a power generator? What, do they want to tear out the wires and make a nest for their eggs out of them? It doesn't make any sense. Why is this power generator such a big thing for them? Why do they want to eat a power generator? Why do they feel obligated to attack a power generator? Why are the babies even attacking a power generator? It doesn't make any sense. And oftentimes what you're going to end up with is a little action in the beginning, but the game ends up dragging on, and you want the game to end. That's why I'm doing this in post-commentary, because my commentary over the game was getting to the point where I was bored, had nothing to say, and after playing it for half an hour, I finally died, which this game is really really way too easy, mostly due to, like I said, the enemies have no actual weight to them. And when I died, it was like, you know what, this is a good place to end. I'm bored as hell. So, this game is, or the developers are trying to make something out of this Orion Dino Hoard franchise they have. They're trying to make it an actual franchise. Like, I think tomorrow they're going to put up a Kickstarter for, I think, another new installment in the Orion Dino Hoard series. I don't know. Is it a new game? What is it? I don't understand. And this game just doesn't have anything to offer. This game isn't a success. No one plays it. People only really play it for like 5 seconds when they see it's on sale or it has a free trial, and it lives between the free trials and the Steam sales. And that's no life for a video game. It has to live on for a long period of time, like Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 just keeps going on and on and on and on. Everyone wants to play it. Because it's a good game, it's free to play, it's got a dedicated fan base, player base. I play it from time to time. So people actually play it, whereas Orion Dino Hoard, unless it's on sale and has a free trial, no one plays it. It vanishes into obscurity after that. After this video comes out, this game will be obscure as hell. Maybe you'll see the Total Biscuit review of it and say, oh, I remember playing that game for 5 seconds. Yeah, it sucked. The developers aren't ready for any new projects because they're trying to advertise this game, but they're not trying to fix some of its main design flaws and problems, like enemy AI, enemy power, actual in-game substance. So, what I think they should have done is start out with a single-player, maybe co-op campaign type thing, as opposed to just an all-multiplayer type co-op survival thing. They should have just started out with a small co-op supportive campaign to try to get themselves out there. It wouldn't be anything too fancy. It would just be enough to say, this is what we are, please support us, and maybe we'll make more in the future if this catches on. And if it doesn't catch on, they won't do anything else, or they'll try to figure out what they did wrong and do it better next time, instead of trying to beat the same dead Triceratops repeatedly. Ultimately, this game isn't even worth 99 cents in my opinion. It's not worth your time. It's not worth the 2 hours unless you're, of course, playing it for free. And it needs some serious work. It's had some improvement, but not enough to make it actually worth it. This, like I said, if you're being generous, is early beta quality at best. This isn't a finished product. This still has a long ways to go. And maybe one day this game might finally be ready for people to actually play it, but until then, it's not ready. It's incomplete. It has a lot of work to do. So, I don't recommend you play this game until you hear an actual positive review by someone who knows what they're talking about. Until someone like Total Biscuit says this game is ready, don't play it. Simple as that. So, final verdict, petrified dinosaur shit. It's been on this planet for millions of years since it was first crapped out of some dinosaur's bum, and now it's been excavated by archaeologists. It's poop. Simple as that. Polished poop, but poop nonetheless. This is Ian, aka Sniffy Whisper, signing out, and goodbye.